Hey, what's up everyone? I am hiking the North Loop Trail on Mount Charleston, and I'm going to the Mummy Springs. It's about a 3-mile hike down, or up, or whatever this is going to be, and then 3 miles back. I have about a 20-pound bag on me. It's a moderate rated trail. I haven't been hiking in a while. I want to start training again for the PCT. So, moderate trail, lightish bag. I'd say that's a good start. I only have my phone with me. I was very tempted to buy a camera at Walmart when I was buying my snacks, but I'm still just gonna wait till I can get a good one and actually show you all the beauty in all its glory and not feel like I'm gypping you guys. I don't want to gyp you of some good shots. But I will do what I can with my phone, and hopefully the battery doesn't die on me, because this phone battery drains like that. And yeah, so I'll do a check-in in a little bit. Hopefully I see something cool. Check-in number 1, Mount Charleston Wilderness, Humboldt, Toya Bay. I don't know, I'm white, I can't say shit. But yeah, just kind of going with what I think's the trail. I see footprints, so it should be good. I generally come out to places with little to no direction, and I always come back, so that's good. I just kind of like to pioneer it. I don't really like to go into things with too much knowledge, because, you know, they didn't used to, so why should I? And there's plenty of people at the parking, so if I get too lost, just have to give a shout. Whew, I'm already getting winded. It's getting that uphill. Whew. But yeah, so far pretty. To a few hikers, and I have some more uphill to go, so I'm taking a little breather now. Gonna drink some water, and then after some more uphill, it flattens out a little bit, and I'll be arriving to what's supposedly the oldest tree on Mount Charleston, and that's where I take a turn to go to the Mummy Springs. I think it said descent to the Mummy Springs, so I'll have downhill and I'll have to come back up again. But now I know how much downhill I have to look forward to in the end, so that'll be pretty good. But alright, I gotta bust out my water, get some water in before I keep going. I don't like to stop. I always just try to push and push. I usually get done hikes faster than the estimated times, because I just try to keep fucking going. So why not? I'm like on a mission. I gotta get to my places. But yeah, gotta get my water. I have 3 bottles of water and a beer. Beer's for when I get to the springs. I'm looking forward to that right now. But it's a nice 80-something degrees out. There's a breeze up here. I'm getting sweaty, and it's a beautiful day out. It's just gorgeous, and I'm glad I came out today. Driving here, there was 4x4 warnings, so apparently there might actually get some snow up on this bitch. So I really need to get my damn truck already so that I don't have to keep getting stopped from doing what I want to do, which is go wherever I want. Yep, voila. Alright, I'll check back in later. Down there somewhere. Over there. Looks like some sort of a conservatory or something. I'm getting pretty high up though. Whew. More uphill. Oh god. Lots of uphill. I was not expecting. They said moderate, man. I'm gonna have to start getting those little poles to take my damn bag up here. I think I see Vegas down there. Looks like the valley to me. I think those are houses. But, whew. Pretty neat though. Whew. My legs are pretty weak. That's why I like to hike. Well, I haven't in a while though. I've been trying to train them with my own body weight. But then I got all concerned about my arms again, so I switched over and was doing a bunch of arm workouts. So my legs are quite weak right now. Taking a little break. Just on my phone, yeah.
You want a zoom lens?
Yeah, I wanna. There's the new Canon Mark IV that came out, or Mark V.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about that one. It's like $1,500, but that's definitely the camera that I'll be getting. Oh look, finally a sign. What does it say here? What we got? North Loop Trail, Canyon Junction, and Mummy Springs Trail is that way. Which way's the tree though? It's the real question. I guess it's...
I don't know.
So I'm making my way to the springs. I hiked a good little while. You probably heard his voice in a couple of those clips with this older gentleman. His name was Larry, and talked to him about life and stuff, and apparently I have a good attitude, and he wishes me luck, and he hopes that I get a truck and a camera and that I can start my adventures, and I hope so too. And I met a couple other hikers who told me about this club who does all kinds of hikes out here, and that Mummy's Peak apparently is a hike where it would be like this most of the way, and you kind of have to crawl it. And so there's this club that gets you ready for that, and they suggested that to me when I said that I wanted to do the PCT, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. And they told me the name of the club owner or whatever, because they know him, because the gentleman, Michael and Bella were their names. So I'm gonna try to get hooked up with them and start doing some serious hikes. But yeah, got about a half mile to the springs. Apparently it's frozen, as I've already said, and it is a little chilly. A lot of people around where the rain tree is. That tree, by the way, is like 3,000 years old or something like that. And they didn't label it because they don't want people destroying it. So when I got to it, when me and Larry got to it, there was these hikers sitting there, and we were like, "Is this the rain tree?" And they're like, "Yeah, we were trying to wonder the same thing, but we did some research online, and they said there was a sign in front of it, which I had filmed walking up to it." And so yeah, it's pretty neat to see a 3,000-year-old tree. That is just crazy, and to put my hands on that is just absolutely absurd. I love history. I'm not good with... Oh man, this tree got struck by lightning. Wow! Look Look at that. It's just hollow in here. That's crazy. Wow. Talking to you guys, I'm not even looking around at all this stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to be meeting more people who can help me out on these journeys, and I just hope that I can get my legs and my knees mostly is the problem, strong enough to do all this stuff. I have tendonitis and Osgood-Schlatter's. Pardon me if I'm saying it wrong. I think I'm saying it right. In both of my knees. The tendonitis only kicks in if I'm doing a lot of running, really, but they get pretty tense when I'm going down downhills. So I'm a bit nervous for when I have to go back down this hill. But I think I'll make it. I'll just have to get those little trekking poles so that I could be safe. I really don't want to get them because I just feel like my body should be able to do this stuff on its own, but in reality it can't do it that well. Like, it can do it, but not that well, and I'd rather be safe than falling down a mountain. So alright, I'll check back in when I get to the springs, unless I see something pretty cool on this little half mile along the way. Just gorgeous. Pretty chilly in the shade, so I'm starting to see how it possibly could be frozen. Got some more uphill, I guess, to do. Just walked by another hiker who's actually from Washington State. He just moved out here in August, so that was pretty funny. He only went 10-15 minutes, but hiking these uphills, I was guessing from the sign it was going to be about 30 minutes for a half mile, so I'll just have to keep going past what he got to, and hopefully I get to it. But yeah, check in soon. Ooh, I'm having a really hard time right here. I'm actually having to use my hands to crawl up some of this. It's super steep, and I'm starting to get really worried about getting back down. Like, legitimately worried about getting back down. Which is why that one guy turned around, him and his dog, they saw how steep it was, and they were like, yeah, no. So I'm sitting here trying to decide how much more I want to go, to be honest. This bag I wasn't expecting this, and the other people who have been to the springs already, they just had like camelbacks and the trekking poles, and they were fairly young, so I can see why they needed the poles now. I might find a stick or something that's hopefully strong enough for my way back down, but I still got a ton more uphill that's like climbing to go. Whew, my legs needed a rest, but I think I'm going to keep pushing. If I start sliding too much or something, I'll just turn around and come back, because my safety is it's more worth it than seeing the springs when I'm not ready for it. I can always come back another day when I'm more prepared, but I'm here, so I want to push it. My nose is starting to run because I'm up high. I'm getting chilly, my face is getting red, I'm starting to get goosebumps, but hopefully it's worth it. See, it says descend to the springs, and I've been going up, and it didn't look like I had any other option to go up. So I'm going to turn back down. I'm not going to go up anymore because up looks like that. Up is not going too well. I'm starting to slip. So I'm going to go back down. And if I don't find the springs, I don't find the springs, and I'll have to come back another time. But hopefully I find it. So I didn't find any other downhill than this first little downhill you come down. when you first get to the rain tree, there's a sign right there. I didn't find any spring, and I'm really disappointed with myself. I'm disappointed with the trail for having 0 signs. That's the only sign the whole way I've been, and it's like when you actually get to where you were hoping you were going. So I wish the trails were better marked. I can't imagine how many people freaking get lost out here, but time for another freaking break, because I am freaking exhausted. Funny to me is that my normal hiking bag, it got stolen when I was in Portland earlier this year. I went into a restaurant waiting for somebody to get off work, and I was only expecting to be in there like maybe 20 minutes, and I knew where I was parking seemed sketchy, and I was in there for an hour, and I come back out and my window smashed in. And they only took what they needed. There's a bunch of hobo tents. So they only took my hiking bag. It could have been worse. There was so much stuff in my car they could have stolen, but so me just carrying my normal backpack, and I only got some applesauce, some peanuts, some jerky, a beer, 3 bottles of water down to 2 bottles of water, 2 pairs of socks, a pair of gloves, a pair of underwear, a jacket, an ace bandage, a flashlight, a headlight. Oh, what else do I got? My keys, a lighter, and that's like it. And my other bag had so much more shit in it, and this trail's just been kicking my butt. But it's been so steep. I can't believe how steep this trail's been, and I'm actually pretty proud that I've done it. Oh. There's a little thing, I don't know what it is. I can't film it because it's hiding and it'd probably be too far away. Oh, it's a chipmunk. But yeah, my other bag had so much more shit in there. Like, it was amazing. Everybody made fun of me for carrying it. If you want to see what that bag is, I actually keep forgetting to link my buddy John's page. I'll link you to his YouTube channel, and you can see in a couple of his videos the bag I was carrying around. It was a pretty hefty bag. It was probably like 40-50 pounds, something like that. And I was doing good. Every time I'd go on a hike, I would buy something new for my bag. I was getting used to the weight. This time I was like 20 pounds, moderate. They don't know what they're talking about online most of the time. So yeah, I just winged it. But it's like the sun's gonna be going down here pretty soon, so I gotta take my break pretty quick and start making my way down the mountain. I'm really disappointed that I didn't find the spring, and I think that guy was disappointed too. He probably had the same instructions I did. And you go down, you start going down from the sign. You start going down, which I was like, cool, it's going down, and then it just shoots. It just shoots up, starting to go up towards the Mummy Peak. It just shoots going up, and I was literally using my hands to get up some of that, and I was sliding, and I got nervous, so it was time to come back down, and I slid down a few places. And I was like, well, I'm glad that I started coming down when I did. But yeah. So I've decided to make it a tradition that when I get to my destination that I'm going to give it a little bit of a cheers. So cheers to the rain tree. And it was a good hike. And too bad I didn't find the Mummy Springs, otherwise I would have been cheering to that. But I'll take it, rain tree, I'll take it. So that down there is Las Vegas. Sorry I'm not getting a good shot. It's just my camera phone. But yeah, that's the stratosphere down there. there's my baby over there. It was 11:12 when I left, and it is now, what is it? It's about 4:12. So I've been here for what, 5 hours, and that uphill, the uphill is just killer. But that rain tree was pretty cool, and yeah, gotta go back now. Pretty neat.